Hello, and welcome to the Redhead and the Bearded Beauty. I am the Bearded Beauty.
I am the Redhead.
And the Redhead has a birthday today.
Yes, it is my birthday.
It is your birthday, and you just love everybody knowing about it.
Yeah, it's great. Lots to like. I came in to the hallway in front of my office decorated. I anticipated this possibly happening, so I locked my office so no one could get in over the weekend. I think you had a text about it.
Yeah, we'll get into that more with our guest. I think he had a little something to do with that as well. We can talk about that more later. But yeah.
Yeah, I tore it down so no one could see it. It's not that I'm a curmudgeon about all birthdays. It's just I'm just not a big celebrator of my own, and I just don't like attention. So being on camera at this moment looking at myself is a great experience for me. Fantastic.
Yes, and we did get some feedback, by the way, about being on camera and that sort of thing. Lonnie sent us a message on YouTube. It says, "How do we subscribe to this podcast? Microphones are still blocking your faces. Will Tyler end up in a tie? He started in a t-shirt and now onto collared shirts." So we will start with how can I subscribe? Lonnie, basically anywhere you can listen to podcasts, Apple, Spotify, anywhere, you can sign up and subscribe there.
Or our YouTube channel.
Just check that out every week. We try to post one every week. And yeah.
We're going to have some weeks that we're not maybe doing one, though.
Yeah, because I think here coming up, I'm going to be on vacation, and then the following week, you're going to be gone.
Yes.
So it would just be weird with one of us, I think.
Right, yeah.
So our tens of viewers are going to be disappointed for a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Lonnie. I'm sorry. You'll also notice that Tyler responded to your comment and said, "Oh, we'll not block our faces." And I responded as myself that I was going the opposite route. So today I have further blocked my face just for you, Lonnie.
Yes, Lonnie is Wichita's most informed citizen, so we're glad to hear from you, Lonnie. And
I do love Lonnie.
Maybe one of these days we will show your face and you can pull the microphone down.
I would love to not do that, but Lonnie would be a great person to have on the podcast.
We should have Lonnie on here sometime.
He's very knowledgeable. We love Lonnie. He's great. He used to come to every single mayor's briefing, and I miss seeing him there.
Yeah, and he attends lots of different meetings throughout the community, and he was, I think, the Eagle even did a story on him at one point about being Wichita's most informed citizen. I think during COVID, I might have come close to challenging him for that title with all the meetings I had to live stream, but I think he's probably still got me beat. So
yeah, no, he's commented before how he appreciates us streaming meetings now because he can attend multiple meetings on the same night.
On the same night, didn't have to drive from place to place.
Yes, yeah, because some of our DABs meet on the same night, our district advisory boards, and so he can toggle back and forth between those meetings.
And to address Lonnie's last part of his comments, he was talking about me asking when I was going to wear a tie, and so I decided to do him one better, and I was going to wear a suit today. So, Lonnie, here you go. This is the one time on this show I think I'm actually going to wear a tie and a suit. I am not a tie person. I'm not a suit person. In fact, most people, when I come into City Hall in a suit, they're like, "Oh, do you have a job interview? What's going on?"
Someone asked me this morning if you had a job interview.
I don't wear suits very often, and I don't like wearing suits. It's not my thing, but
no, well, it looks good, and we do it for Lonnie. Lonnie does a lot for us, and we need to make sacrifices. And outside of not blocking my face with the microphone, I will also make sacrifices for Lonnie.
Yes, Lonnie. So this one is for you. So if I had a beer right here, I'd raise my glass and cheers to him. But so have a few things you want to touch on about mayor's briefings.
Yeah, I get periodic inquiries about how to be involved with the mayor's briefing, and really all you have to do is email me specifically on my government email address mlovely@wichita.gov. We keep that open to nonprofits specifically, so if you're like a for-profit business, probably not going to feature you, but I get inquiries from just nonprofits who have an event coming up. They're like, we have a gala or a fundraiser for Habitat for Humanity or the Art Museum or whatever. So, we like to help utilize that platform to shine a light on some of our nonprofits that are helping the community.
Yeah, we definitely want to help our community partners any way we can, and we have a a large presence, a large following. So we want to be able to assist where we can.
Yeah, definitely.
So, all right, why don't we move on to our first guest? We have Sean Jones from the Wichita Public Library, and to tell us about the summer reading program. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Right now we're with Sean Jones from the Wichita Public Library. Sean, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Good to have you at City Hall. Yes. You're at the main branch, correct?
I am, the Advanced Learning Library downtown.
Yeah, that's exciting. Do you like the new building?
I love the new building. It's beautiful. There's a lot of fun spaces there, so our customers love it.
That's exciting.
So Sean, tell our listeners, viewers, a little bit about what you do for the library.
Sure. I am the library's communications specialist, so I do all of our marketing, communications, and public relations. I always get a little jealous when I talk to other libraries because they have, 13 people on their marketing team, and it's just me for 7 branches. So never a dull moment, always something to do, always fun things to promote at the library. So I enjoy it.
And you didn't start your time with the city at the library. Tell us a bit about where you've been and your journey here.
Sure. I started at City Arts my senior year of college. I started part-time and then got a full-time position, and I was there for 3 years. And then I left the city for about 5 months and went and worked for a nonprofit. And then the library position came available. And so I decided to apply for that job and got it. And I've been at the library for 3 years now.
Very good.
That's awesome. What's your favorite part of your job?
My favorite part of my job is obviously working with Megan Lovely every single day. Besides that, though.
That was the lie.
The lie.
That was the library lie for True Truths and a Lie. No, I just enjoy the library itself. It's such a cool institution. We get to offer so many really unique things for our customers and our residents, and everything that we do is offered for free. So you can't beat that. And it's, libraries are more than just books. We have so many amazing services, and I just love being able to be a part of all of that and promoting it and just telling people about all the fun things the library is doing.
Now, we all know you like working with Megan. We talked about it in the opening. It's Megan's birthday the day we're recording this. And I got a little text from you this last weekend needing some assistance. Can you tell us what was going on over the weekend?
Sure. I don't remember when it started, but we started what we call birthday bombing everyone's offices. So my birthday was in March, and I had tons of decorations in my office. And it was Megan's turn. So over the weekend, a few of us came to City Hall to decorate her office. But Megan, being the stubborn person that she is, decided to lock her office. None of us can find a spare key. We were trying to figure out ways to maybe move walls around to try to get into your office, or one of my coworkers brought her 4-year-old daughter. We were trying to figure out, can she go through the ceiling in one office and down into your office to unlock the door? We couldn't figure anything out, so we decided to still decorate, and decorated the hallway outside of your office to make it inconvenient for everyone trying to go down the hallway in the communications office.
And for that reason, I came to work early, and I tore it all down before anyone could see it.
But we have documentation, so it's fine.
I was very disappointed when I came in because Sean texted me asking if I had a key to her office. And so, yeah, I was excited to come in and see what you guys had done. And no, she had it all down before I got here. So
I texted Tyler. I called Jim Jonas. We exhausted all of our people, but we still did the job. And
I also talked to security before leaving on Friday to make sure that they wouldn't let you in if you asked.
Good for you. Because you were so stubborn, I put an embarrassing photo of you and your dog Roosevelt on my Instagram story today.
I saw that,
just for fun.
I'm gonna block you.
Nope, not at all.
So we like to play a game on this show to kind of kick things off called Two Truths and a Lie. Did you bring your two truths and a lie?
I did, and they are about the library, not myself. So this will be fun. Okay, so my two truths and a lie about the library. You can read the Wichita Eagle and other periodicals online for free using your library card. The library lets customers borrow ties for job interviews, which is part of our Library of Things collection.
I didn't know that.
I was not aware of that either.
And collaboration rooms at the Advanced Learning Library are free for residents to reserve, and you don't need a library card.
The tie one is.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the ties, although that would have been good for my tie if you guys had that.
You two are really good. Yeah, it's the ties. I am really pushing for a tiebrary because I think it would be amazing. Bow ties, neckties, all sorts of ties, bandanas, whatever we want.
Yeah, well, that's a great idea. I know that Bailey, who used to be at City and now she's with WSU, she reached out to us. She's one of our tens of listeners, so hi, Bailey. So she reached out about a project to push radon detection. And the library, through their Library of Things, already has radon detectors. But you guys actually, because of that inquiry, increased your radon library to help keep up with demand.
Yeah, we have a really good relationship with Peer State. They do radon testing around Wichita. And yeah, we started a pilot program with them where we circulated radon detectors, and it's been crazy. I mean, the hold list is very long. So when we partnered with Bailey, we decided to reach out to them. They gave us more radon detectors, so we have those in circulation. So, that's one really cool thing about the library is we're always responding to what the community needs. And, Sedgwick County, Wichita especially, is at medium risk for radon. So why not get your house tested?
That's really awesome. Okay, so for my two truths and a lie, we're talking about birthdays, and there is an important birthday this week, and it is the birthday of the Keeper on May 18th, obviously designed by Black Bear Boson. So the Keeper is 45 feet tall, and obviously sculpted by Black Bear Boson, who named it the Keeper of the Plains. And in 2007, the angular steel figure was surrounded by a circle of fire pots that are lit at 9 p.m. in the summer.
I'm going to have to go with it's not 45 feet tall. I'm pretty sure the other two. I know the second one's true. The third one I believe is true because I think that got installed just before I came to the city. So I'm going to go with like 48 feet.
I think that one's a lie, and I think it's 44 feet.
You are correct. It's 44 feet.
I remember reading that somewhere, and it's just one of those weird facts that just stuck with me.
Yeah, that's my two truths and a lie.
Nice. All right, and it was my turn to do something personal this week. So I once missed a 3-foot putt in my senior year of high school on the final hole that would have qualified me to go to state. I hit a hole-in-one on number 16 at Auburn Hills, and I played in a Pro-Am right after graduating high school, and I was able to consistently outdrive the pro the entire day. Which one of those is not true?
I think it's that you hit the hole-in-one at Auburn Hills, and I think it's a different golf course.
Sean, what do you think?
I'm going to go with the first one.
No, it is Megan is correct. It's the hole-in-one, and I've never hit in a hole-in-one at all. So I thought if I was more specific and gave an actual hole that maybe you'd believe it. But so yeah. No, the first one I had a terrible day. I was decent. I medaled this a few times in high school, and 3-foot putt, not very long, and I missed it, and that would have qualified me to go to state. So then I had one earlier in the day. I missed 2 on the same hole from 3 feet. I missed one going down and one coming back, and my team would have qualified if I'd have made the first one. So
I'm still sure you did better than I would have ever done in golf. I can barely drive the carts, so
we actually had you in one of our commercials featuring Parks Alexa in golf.
And yeah, that was fun. I remember. Yeah, I had to drive a golf cart around, and that was terrifying, but it was fun.
And I taught you how to putt, and on your first try you made it, and like, okay, that's a wrap.
Maybe I'm an athlete after all. Who knows? definitely not, but
All
one
right.
can dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like,
We do offer golf lessons for anyone who wants to learn. You can check those out on our park page. But yeah.
mhm.
So you had touched on the Library of Things and radon detectors and wanting to bring in ties. So what other things are a part of the Library of Things?
Ooh, library of things. So we have telescopes, which are really popular. Our hold list is super long on those. And these aren't like just tiny little telescopes. Like, they're monsters. And we tell people when they borrow them to buckle them up in their vehicle because they are very expensive. But these have been really popular. We have hotspots. We have internet bundles, which are Chromebooks and hotspots. So if people don't have computers or access to the internet at home, they can borrow those from the library. And the internet bundles are really cool. They check out for a month, so you have them for a longer period of time. We just introduced anatomical models. So we have the heart, the human brain, kidneys, those sorts of things. And those have been really popular for like nursing students who are, needing to study for finals or whatever. They can borrow those and use those for their schoolwork. We have STEAM to go kits for the kiddos. We have early learning backpacks. Those have been really popular for parents. They have books and activities, and if parents were to just go and buy these from a store, they would be very expensive, and their kids would probably play with them for like maybe a day and then be done with it. So we offer this service for free. They can use it, bring it back, borrow a new one. They don't have to invest any money in it.
Very good.
That's really neat. What sort of things are you guys planning for this summer?
Ooh, summer reading program is starting May 31st. We're really excited for this. It's our grand return to a more normal summer reading program. The last 2 years have been either totally virtual or hybrid. But yeah, it starts May 31st. It's for ages 0 to 18. We have 3 different categories in the summer reading program and prizes for reaching your reading goals all summer long. We are still doing our outdoor concert series that we started last year. We're going to have concerts at NAFSCR and Riverside Parks this summer. Outdoor programs, indoor programs, story times, STEAM activities. We purchased some virtual reality equipment, so we're going to have some virtual reality programs for teens to play with that new technology. And we're just going to have a lot of fun.
I know my daughter, she's in kindergarten, and one of the library reps came out and was speaking to the entire school, and she came home with this little thing for the summer reading program. It's like, Dad, can we do it? Can you sign us up? And I'm like, yes, we'll do it. And she's so excited to read every day and get a prize at the end. So
yeah, it's a lot of fun. And we encourage reading of all kind. Like, you don't have to read just books. Kids can read magazines. They can read the recipes on the back of a brownie box. They can listen to audiobooks. That counts as reading. So whatever works for them and their schedule works for us.
Yeah, that she was telling me maybe she ought to come and do some promotion for you guys, because she was telling me all the different ways. She doesn't have to read. I can read. Grandma or Grandpa can read. It can be an audiobook. So maybe we ought to have her on the show sometime, and she can tell us all about it. So.
We can bring her on as an intern for the summer and
there you
just
go. Yeah.
promote summer reading for us.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So what's the favorite book that you've ever checked out from the library?
Oh my gosh. I borrowed one last year called The Lost Apothecary. It's by Sarah Penner, and it was probably my favorite book I read last year. It's about, it's set in 2 different time periods, and it's about this woman in the current time who is getting divorced from her husband, and she goes on this trip to London by herself, and she discovers like all of these clues leading to an apothecary that was around like 200 years before the current time. And this lost apothecary dealt out poison for women to give to their husbands who were wronging them. So it's very vindictive, and it was a good book, really good book. It was intense, and I loved it.
That's awesome. Sounds like a good read.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's all we've got for you today.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, no. We're not done yet.
Gosh.
You forgot.
Oh, I did.
Is it
That's
dad
like
joke time?
It's dad joke time.
Oh my gosh.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, can I go first?
You can
I'm
go
really
first.
excited for this one. It's so stupid. Why do seagulls fly over the ocean?
Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels.
I'm done. I'm out. Megan's heard all the dad jokes. You want me to do my other one?
Do your other one. Yes, we need to let you like complete the joke. Way to go, Megan.
Megan, you're not
I'm
allowed
the
to
fun
talk.
ruiner. I have that reputation at City Hall, and I like to live up to it.
She just spends like all of her free time looking at dad jokes online and ruining everyone's jokes.
Everyone's jokes.
Okay, I like to sing in the shower sometimes, but I realized something the other day. Singing in the shower is fun until you get soap in your mouth. Then it's a soap opera.
Oh, that's cute.
Very good.
that.
Very good.
It's fun.
I like that. Okay. Mine is, why do bees have sticky hair?
Why do bees have sticky hair?
Bees.
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 Bees?
I don't know.
Because they use a honeycomb. That's cute.
Yes, that was cute.
That was cute of me to say.
Very.
That should be the official dad joke of the Bee Arrowware.
Yes.
Yes,
It is.
Beatrice.
Yeah,
Beatrice, yeah.
Mhm.
So I will admit I did not have one prepared this morning. I was going to look one up, and just so happened that our last guest, Troy Hauptman, Director of Parks and Recreation, I happened to ride the elevator with him this morning, and he gave me a pretty good one, and he asked me to use it. So how do cats like their steaks?
I don't know.
Rare.
Oh.
It was much better when he did it.
That should have been in Cats, the movie, the musical.
I don't know that that's going to translate to anyone who's watching this with the subtitles. I want to see that written out.
Yeah,
wanna
I might
know.
have to go back and edit the subtitles.
I want to know, yeah.
That'll look pretty good.
Have their work cut out for them.
So, Sean, real quick, do you want to do a pitch before we sign off here on where people can find more information about library programs this summer?
Sure. WichitaLibrary.org. We also have 7 locations all throughout Wichita. Stop by and see us. Our friendly staff is always ready and available to answer any questions.
All right. Thank you so much for being on the show and for sharing your dad jokes, even though Megan ruined one of them.
Yeah,
Proud of that.
no problem. This was fun.
And thank you for watching. If you want to send us a dad joke or if you have any comments, feedback, good or bad, we'd love to hear from you, and we can use that on next week's show. You can email us at social@wichita.gov. And again, thanks for watching.